What's up, everyone? I'm currently going to lunch by myself because I wanted to do some things that were outside of my comfort zone. So I'm going to lunch by myself today. I had a quick thought, and I've been trying to create more videos as I'm thinking of something, so it's more than just a thought. So I actually act on it in the moment of how I'm feeling about it. So I wanted to give a little talk about some relationship food for thought, not necessarily advice, but you could say it's advice. So something that I've found, especially studying psychology, if someone wants to change, or if you want someone to change something about themselves, that person has to want to change the behavior, and then they have to actually do it. They have to put that change in action. If you're in a relationship with someone, it can be romantic or just friendship based. If you want them to change something that is negative, whether that's negatively affecting your relationship with them or just something that is negative for that person, you could say, for example, for both of those, you could say smoking is an example, or you could say manipulating someone is an example. Nothing makes me more mad than seeing someone manipulate another individual for their benefit. So if you want someone to change a negative behavior, that person has to tell you that they're going to do it. They have to realize that it's a problem, and then they have to actually do it. However, you can't force people to change. It's not going to work. They have to want to do it, and if they're not willing to do it and they don't show you that they're going to put in the action to do it, you need to have the respect for yourself to deal with that accordingly, however you see fit, whether that's walking away from being with them or just spending less time with them. It doesn't have to necessarily mean cutting them out altogether. There's just a car that pulled up next to me, and he eased forward a little bit, so I feel a little uncomfortable. But anyway, now if you ask someone to change a behavior that's not necessarily negatively affecting anyone. For example, my mom is very hyper, and she has a very bubbly personality. So literally anything she can say, she can make herself sound excited, whether she's excited or not. That's just her personality. That's who she is. That's how she's behaved since I can remember. If someone comes up to me or her and asks her to change that about herself, I would expect her not to change that behavior because it's who she is, and it's not negatively affecting anyone or anything in the relationship. So if you have someone in your life that's expecting you to change something about yourself, but you don't know how because it's a part of who you are, and it's not a negative thing, you you need to realize that they're not respecting and valuing you for a person and for who you are. You need to love yourself and, again, get away from that situation. Whether that is spending less time with them or not spending time with them at all. You need to realize that you are unique for a reason. You do things that become who you are. If it's negative, change it. If it's not, embrace it.